ask what are the layers of cornea. You have to give answer at that time. First of all, we will see the eye. Now here you can see there is the cornea. I am underlining this is the cornea. Now cornea is, as you see, a traced behind. जब आप उसको behind trace करते हो, what you will see that कि behind it will be formed as a sclera, the continued layer of the sclera. So first you all know what is cornea, and this what it's very commonly asked question in examination that cornea का epithelium क्या होता है. It is very commonly asked question or viva by your teachers कि what is the epithelial lining. It is a squamous stratified epithelium, stratified squamous epithelium. It is, that is the most commonly asked question now by your teachers. Now I am focusing here the generally a simple structure, so simple a slide which show you the which show you about the layers. First is there is epithelium, which is a squamous stratified epithelium, and then Bowman's layer, then stroma, and then Siemens membrane and endothelium. Now you must understand what is a Bowman's layer. It is also called as the anterior limiting membrane, and the Siemens membrane is also called posterior limiting membrane. So whenever you draw, whenever the slides comes to your cornea, you have to draw, and how it's look like I will show exactly. This is the slide of my college, that is Ashwini Rural Medical College, where I have shown actual slide how it's look like in the slide and how can identify. First आपको ये बहुत जो lining दिख रही है, the darkest lining is the epithelium. Slide थोड़ी उल्टी है. The darkest line which you able to see is of that epithelium. यहाँ पर है epithelium, which is a stratified squamous epithelium. And this is the diagram. This is the where I am underlining this diagram. You have to draw in your examination. Exactly, it should be like that. You have to draw examination in your examination. The stroma is consists of cells called fibroblast cells, and the posterior limiting membrane is called the Siemens membrane, and the endothelium, which is a covering internal lining, or the endothelium covering is there. That you have to draw exactly a diagram in your examinations. आपको ये diagram अपने exams में draw करनी है. That you have to must know. Now this is the slide of my college. I am marking here. This is the slide of my college. यहाँ पर है here. This is the slide of my college. And again you have to draw a layer. There are 5 layers. To describe very thoroughly, there are 5 layers. The outer layer is non-keratinized. It is not keratinized stratified squamous epithelium, also called corneal epithelium. The corneal epithelium is stressed on the structureless anterior limiting lamina, जिसको हम लोग यहाँ पे क्या बोलते हैं, Bowman's membrane. Very important, you must know. The most of the thickness of the cornea is formed by the substantia propria, which is the corneal stroma, which is nothing but the collagen fiber embedded in a ground substance. The deep to that substantia propria is a thin homogeneous layer called the posterior limiting lamina, or the Siemens membrane. The posterior surface of the cornea is lined by the single layer of flattened यहाँ पर cuboidal cells. तो this is the ये जो है the Bowman's membrane and the Siemens membrane. What is called another name? Examiner will ask you about that. So how the slides actually look like? Not every slide is as much as proper you are expecting. मतलब हर slide इतनी अच्छी नहीं होगी, but you have to by practicing, by seeing, you can able to understand. There are 2 images which I am showing. The upper one is the image of a low light microscope, not highly magnified. You can easily distinguish between the epithelium, the stroma, and the endothelium, or the Siemens membrane. That is very simple. And the highly magnified image is showing here. It is a highly magnified image which is exactly stratified squamous epithelium. आपको बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे से दिख रहा है. And there is the stroma. So in this manner you can able to remember it, and you can say your examinations. Examiner सिर्फ layers पूछेगा, और ये जो membranes है, जो different names है, जैसे कि Bowman's membrane और Siemens membrane, anterior limiting membrane और posterior limiting membrane, ये आपको बोलने को आना चाहिए. That is very simple. So this is a very short video so that you can understand. Thank you very much. It is very short video. Likewise, I am going to take out every slides series. Follow for more videos.